I work in healthcare, and there's no CISO. Would you recommend reaching out to the CIO to learn more about cybersecurity in-house?
Absolutely. If there's no CISO in your company, the best place to get experience and get a CISO is in your current company. So I'll sort of do a bonus on this one. If there's no CISO in your company, I definitely would go for it. If there is a CISO at your company, I would go to them and try to be deputy CISO. So always take advantage of opportunities. Just because there's a CISO there doesn't mean you can't be a deputy. But in the case of there's no CISO at your current organization, honestly, what I would do first is I would go and talk to the COO or the chief legal counsel to understand the dynamics of security in the organization. I would ask them, so how does security fit? Is it viewed independent or underneath? Because here's the reason. You might have a CIO that doesn't want a CISO because security is under them and they want to control and manage it, and they don't want to give up territory. So this is one of those things, not all the time, but I've seen where a very well-intentioned security person thinks they're going to the CIO for help, and the CIO is basically just gathering data so they can make sure that person is never, ever successful. And that would be a detrimental position to be in. So there's no reason you can't have a mentorship with the COO, but I would find out the politics a little bit. Here's the thing. When you're getting in to a chief position, a CISO, CIO, or any of those, there is politics involved with it. It is going to get political. So that's one of those things. If you get very upset when people talk bad about you or talk behind your back or start rumors or things like that, and that stuff stresses you out, stay in a security engineer. Because when you get into business and you get into executive level position, unfortunately, there's a lot of politics. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there, and you just got to ignore that stuff, stay focused on what you're doing, but you also have to be aware of it. So what I would recommend is talk to a COO first, figure out where the landmines are, and then put together a plan of whether it makes sense to talk with the CIO and get them as a partner, or you might decide that the CIO is going to be an adversary to you getting that position, and that's okay, but then you treat them that way. But I would gather a little more information before going blind to the CIO because you don't know their intentions.